Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again, here in Skyrim. So we're out here in the Soul Cairn. I'm so glad I finally made it here. This was his chief goal, but the thing is I need to open it permanently. So we're going to go and get some things on the way, because I'm here and I just need to get them. It's kind of, if you don't get them, it's just kind of like you're just kind of missing the point of the game in a way. These gates right here, if you've never done it before, they open up by either you shoot an arrow or shoot magic. Since I'm a mage, I shoot magic at them. But these are how you open these things. Anytime you find one right there, you can see I drop the bars by putting a magic spell through those. And what I'm doing is I'm picking up the notes for St. Jib. That's his page, and he has his pages spread throughout Skyrim. There's 10 of them, and they're always around chest. But since I'm in the entrance, I just went ahead and got the first one. So I've done videos where I go around and get these. I know my collector series, I need to do that too. So I don't think I've done the actual collection of these, but I also haven't done Dawnguard, but this is how you get those. If you just start the game, as soon as you come out, the very first kind of house there on your left is where you can get the first one. The second one is right over here. You do have monsters that will come up. I'll help you get rid of those. Sometimes these guys, when you search them, they'll have soul gems. I don't really take the armor because you don't need them, but the soul gems and stuff like that, soul husks, some of those can be used back in the main world. The second one that I get is this right here. Usually there's always a creature that will come up. Thank you, Samara. There's a creature that will usually come up when you grab these. They're usually close to a chest as well, so you get to grab a few other things. And then, wait a minute, just so I can semi-save and what's called help myself. Okay, now right down here, see that? There's a guy who's going to ask you about saving his horse. And we'll take that as a quest, because that's one of the things you have to get in the Soul Cairn anyway. And since my guy is all about the Soul Cairn, he is going to use Artifact continually after I get this done.
Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this would change him. Artifact? Artifact! Where are you? Artifact, please come back. Come back.
And now we'll find our horse, and we'll do that after. Do these one at a time. So basically you get my version of how to do this. Other people made these videos too. I make my videos, one, because I'm experimenting with this mod, which I know I've been doing it for near a year, which can tell you how extensive this mod is. And there's the other page that we get. So we've also so far gotten 3 pages. There's a total of 10 pages over here. So we just got to get those and proceed forward. Now that Book of Life and Service I just picked up, that can be used back on in Skyrim. In the Attunement playsafe, I got the Attunement for the Ideal Masters. That's where you get that at. You can actually make one with black soul gems there, so, and those help you make other stuff. So, which I've already got the spells, but I'm going to collect the spell books since I'm here for the things that come off of this plane as well. this is the fourth one on this side. And this side of the wall is just basically kind of like, this is kind of like a separate area. That guy's got freaking, what's called arrows. Arcane arrows. And he can't shoot straight. Him and his arcane arrows cannot shoot straight. Not with a common bow. I'm trying to take somebody out now. I'm gonna wait right here because when you try and get this next one up here on the top, two things may appear too. And I'll talk about that because usually they glitch out and don't appear. As you can see, I'm already taking damage from being up here. Get my page, search the chest. And I jump off the building because that energy will get sucked, or your life will get sucked down there. So, jumped off, do a potion up. Now that same one that I just went into, it also will have sometimes a gem that's used for the Reaper. Reaper is a random encounter. The building's here, but sometimes you won't find the gems, and you need 3 of them to actually get him to activate. So I'm not going to do that today because it's a pain in the butt. And also, I just didn't find a gem. The only way you can get them if you don't find them naturally is to get them either you can if you're on a computer, you can pipe them in yourself, or basically add them to your character through console commands, or you just have to try your luck, just keep opening those chests and see if you finally find one. But anyway, Reaper's not really worth it. He's a boss, but he's not really that hard to beat, and it's just kind of doesn't really do anything for you to beat him. Now this exit that I just went through, this hole in the wall, this is the only one that crosses the 2. So if you ever need to find your way back and orient yourself to the soul Cairn, if you look where the 2 spires are right there, that's where Serana's mother is, and this is the gate right there that I just came through. So as long as you got those 2, you should be orient yourself around the soul Cairn. There goes Arvac. That's going to be my horse soon. But first we're going to get this other page. And so we've already got 5 pages. The next page. Now the one thing is there's 3 monsters you're going to have to fight here. They're called the Keepers. You don't want to have to fight them now. You can if you want to, but it's I think you probably could, but I usually wait just so it doesn't glitch. I just wait and fight them after Serana's mother tells us to fight them. So, but we're gonna come around behind this one keeper. Who's over here where you see that thing going up above him? There's a keeper up in there. So we're gonna go behind him. And the reason we're going behind him is because I'm going to go ahead and collect a book that's behind him. Just because I happen to be in this area, I'm going to go ahead and get it now. Like I said, there's 3 spells that are here on the soul Cairn. If you don't have mods, they usually can only be obtained here. So. This is the first book. It is Conjure Wrathman. That's probably the most valuable of them. The Wrathman is the kind of big, one of these guys right here. This is the Wrathman. That's what a Wrathman looks like. I'm a mage, so I'm not really going to fight the Wrathman. There should be 2 of them pop up when you grab that book. Okay, now we're looking for the next page. It should be like a pond. A circle, little light circle on around it is the next one. But there's no map here, like future map, just like the Veil. It doesn't tell you where things are, you just kind of figure them out. And I've done it enough that I've figured out a lot of these on my own. There it is, that's the pond or the little thing where the guy's running around. And when you come up here, that little thing coming around does kind of do damage. There's another page right there. We'll take the grand stones. But not the shield. I think I'll pick up the shield, but I need to drop it. I don't want the shield. But basically what I'm doing is I'm going around picking up each thing. I don't want that shield. But I picked up something else. I don't want that shield anyway. Okay. So going forward, got that. That's total 6 pages now out of the 10. Over here is in this area where you'll find another Wrathman. I don't want to fight that right now. Actually, let me put my people out. See if they even work down here. I was getting attacked by Serana every time with these guys, but she kept taking over them and making them attack me. Here she comes anyway, so we'll see if they work for me, if they turn on me. If they turn on me, then we're just going to get rid of them. But anyway. Over in this area, it does get a little bit twisted. Come for this other, let's go here, that's not it. That's not it. This next page should be with the book for the Mistman. So I'm trying to get to it. Or maybe this is it right here. I think this is it. This is just the altar that goes up in the air. And this is not only is the page here, page 7 is here, which you're going to need for St. Jude, but also the book for the Mistman is here. As I said, these are the ones that you conjure, like this little guy. They float around and then they shoot spells at you. Oh, these guys try to kill me. Oh, I know why too. I'm punching way above my weight class, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on 1 second. We'll change that. Yeah, I'm at my weight class, I'm expert. So, yeah, 50, 40, 30. So, I'm at my weight class. I'm right at my weight class, though. These enemies are typically the ones you fight with the soul care. So even though I'm an ideal master's mage, I'm not really fighting with the ones that I should fight with. just get Serana out of range. We'll do some dark blending over here. That's the one we need to go to get the keeper, and I don't want to fight a keeper right now. So I'm going to go over this one to get our back. Now this is going to make me have to fight some people too, so. I'm just preemptively doing these. Arvak's skull is right here. And I just took his skull and got out of there because those things will try and kill me. So as a mage, yes, I'm doing mage stuff. I'm staying away from people and not letting them kill me. Okay, so now we can return our Rex skull, and it should be the little ghost shoots I'm walking up over here. Right after you finish saving Arvak. Oh, here he is over here, I think. That's him.
Arvak! It's the same! His soul is real. Feel it. He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
So they give you a chance to get a Conjuration. Basically, Arvak is a summon that you can now summon him as your own horse. So if you need Arvak as a horse, or if you get overloaded in the soul Cairn, you get to ride Arvak. Yay. Okay, so we got that. Okay, we're not going to go up to fight the Idol Master, or fight the Keeper yet. So we're going for our other two, should be three, what's cards we got left? Yeah, we've got three, pages left for St. Jib. Jib. I pronounced it Jib for longest, but I guess it's pronounced Jib. Okay, over here. Back in this one over here. Back down here we have a page right there. And lo and behold, a creature comes up. This man we had to fight, so we got a page right there. Let's go ahead and count our pages real quick. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10. So we got 2 more pages left. So this one actually comes really close to Serana's mother. I try to stay away from the entrance because it does kind of glitch her up. And you just got to be careful with Serana down here because she does get glitchy. In fact, if you do come down here, come down without her to fight the Reaper, because when she's with you, sometimes she will fight you for fighting the Reaper. And it is not fun. I keep a wide berth from the front, so I'm sure I know if she's following me doesn't get glitched up. And we are going over here. And right in here, next to a chest, in the chest, right on the ground in front of it is a little one that you can barely see. So there's the other page. Okay, now since I had her half soul trap me, I'm going to get my soul. And the last, I'm going to get my soul and get the last page that I need before it's this St. Jib. It doesn't take that long. As you can see, I've done pretty much everything down here in about 20 minutes so far. So it's not a huge, it's not a hard thing to do. It's right over here. Oh, I got two more things to get. It's one of the my soul and the this will bring you back to full health or power or whatever. Should be on the top of this one. Yeah, this is it. I know you're probably wondering, why do I have these memorized? Just because I've done it so often, it's ridiculous. You know, I just made two artifacts. They will fight, but they don't fight for long. They're not that good at fighting. I just made two artifacts that started fighting. The Undying Ghosts are actually really good and easy to find if you start the game right by the ritual stone. There's a book. The book is right there, so. Okay, now we're gonna, this guy, I can't take a lot of damage, so I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna have to get this, but you're gonna be getting tagged the whole time, so losing health, so. Get over here. My gem, there's my essence soul gem, so that puts me back at 4. And then you come around here to the front, and there's the page right there. Page 9. And I have to heal myself. That thing is trying to suck the life out of me. And then go back out. Okay. Now we just have one last book to do, and it's actually in a little graveyard over here. I did the same thing with the Barrow's Eye Stones. I've done them so often it's like impossible not to remember, so I just run around and get them. As soon as I feel the need, this guy over here. I think it's somewhere. I might have gotten too far up. Might have to turn back a little bit. Okay, yeah, I got too far, but there's the gates. Let's go back here looking for the that's the middle gate that takes you back to the other side, the exit and the exit. So there's a little graveyard here with the shrine with a little pedestal in it with the book on top of it, and that's for the bone man. That's why bone men are over here. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. I missed it running out, so come over here. And we get our final book of the Bowmen. Conjured Bowmen. And that's it. That's the collections. So let's go get thing for St. Jim. We'll get that, and then we'll talk to Serrano's mother. Tell you what, I'm getting nailed with arrows in here. I think it's because I'm a mage, so shooting at me more or something. I don't know. The game does kind of respond to you, so but we're gonna get over here and talk to St. Jib, who's confused on why he's here. He thought he was taken and thought he's like in a prison somewhere. He didn't realize he's been dead for quite a while. It's a throwback to Morrowind. I think St. Jib was actually in Morrowind. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember that off the top of my head. I just know kind of where he is. And the keepers are all these ones that have light coming off of them, so that's how you can kind of figure out where kind of things are in relation. Some people don't like this area. I love the gothic feel and the look of the stone Cairn myself. Actually, sometimes I'll have a build. I don't know if I have one in this one yet. I don't think I do. I have a build that I call the Soul Care Ranger, and it's basically do the same thing, but it's a matter of just sometimes just put, when I feel like playing the Soul Care, and I have a Soul Care guy that's just sitting out here waiting to play. And when I play, I just run around and shoot stuff and open stuff and find stuff, and, you know, until I get kind of tired of it, and then I save and go on to my next character. That's why some people ask me how I played Skyrim for so long, and it's because I swap characters. I don't stay with the same one, and I don't get rid of saves. Basically, I'll just keep playing the same guy, or a different guy in a different style. Okay, Jib.
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these wounded emotions? What do I mean, deep? If I hadn't lost all my energies, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this very bad.
I'll just hurry through these.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your surely you've heard of the rise and fall of St. Jim the Eradicator. You should leave the right to an expert. Stop making foolish, terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair. So what? All I remember is that damn compartment where I experienced the pain. I thought I did what? Prayed. No. All these wasted
You didn't know he's dead.
never see the light of day. Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here? I can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, when I was tossed in there, I didn't attempt it anymore. Follow me, please. I beg you.
Okay, Impatient Saints. Let it fit, say return to Jib. Turn out pages.
I never thought I'd see these again. These pages mean the world to me. Thank you. Now, volume 2 begins. What else? Oh, wait a minute. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A priest of my first book.
So you get a copy of his first book, Job's opus, and now he's going to give you a locket of St. Jim. So here you have Patience of a Saint. I'll tell you what you get. But he's taking all the pages, and then I'll tell you what you get. And now you have what's called the Locket of St. Jib. Oh, apparel. Yeah. Lock of St. Jib gives you a carrying castle. You have 50 points and increases your stamina by 50 points. So, pretty good thing to have item running around with. And then also in the books, you get St. Jib's Opus. So those are the two things. And that's supposedly the only copy, so definitely a keeper. But there you go. Finish what I wasn't going to do this with you guys because I was like, I really want to just open this up here. But I was like, I get down here and I'm like, no, I feel incomplete if I just don't go ahead and get those out of the way. So I'm not really so concerned about the Reaper because he's kind of like, you got to get the stone to get him, and every time I fought him, it's like, okay, bye. Okay, it wasn't really worth it. They call him a boss, but he's not really that hard to beat, and it's just a pain in the butt. I've never gotten the gems myself. The only times that I've ever fought him, I had to actually console command the gems in to be able to start him. So that's why he's a rare to fight creature. I do with my main quest guys to make sure that they've beaten all the bosses, but I don't do it with everybody else. So let's go find Serana's mother. Now here's where Serana might be glitchy because she might not show up right away because I didn't come here right away. Let's see if she comes up. Where's she at? Serana, where you at? Wait, let's see if she shows up. Because you kind of need Serana to do this part. Come on, Serana, where you at? That's the only thing that's kind of problematic with Serana when you bring her down here. If you don't go and do her things first, she gets kind of shitty or glitchy. But at least she hasn't tried to fight me so far, so I'm good. Let's see if she shows up. I'll walk up here. She's not coming around. Where's she at? Okay, I'm gonna try this. You'll find this door to go into. Usually if you go through the door, it'll make your show back up because you transferred your space. Let's see if we can open the Reapers. You can go, I think you can go inside the Reapers too. You just won't appear unless you've got the gems to make him appear. So we'll try and go inside this tomb. She's not showing up. This is his lair, but he won't show up, and she didn't come inside either. Damn it. I did not know where she went to. Well, she won't appear here. Let's go and make her appear at the Soul Cairn entrance. She wants to be a bughead. Because once you do this with surrounding, you can get in and out. You've been tainted now. Sorry, this took me longer than I thought it would because surrounded being a bughead. But I'm gonna make her show up. You can't really. Sometimes if you fast travel, you can get her that way, but you can't fast travel down here. The only thing I can do is go right back to the exit. There it is, right there. This will make her appear. There she goes. Come on. Come on, young lady. Follow me now. I fell off the stairs, so I don't know if she'll follow me or not. Come on, Serrano. Let's go find your mother. So if you ever lose Serrano in here and you need to get her, that's a way to get her back. The Reaper's chamber won't help. Yeah, sometimes a lot of the three places that I recommend if you ever think you're really tired of Skyrim, either spend time in Solstheim, come here to open the Soul Cairn and just hang out down here for a while, or Blackreach. There's actually there's actually 3 Dwarven Glimmer dungeons that are associated with it, so you can go up and down through those, clear one, go down, clear Blackreach, go up, clear another. You know, if you just want just tired of just the general outlook of Skyrim, stay down here, or stay there, or go someplace else and have fun for a while. And then when you get tired, go back. Go back to regular characters. I keep a lot of characters, so that's why I do that. There's never been a game I like, though, when I don't get to make more than one character, because I'm never satisfied with just playing like one style. I've got to play every style. Try out. The thing I love about Skyrim is you can try out new styles, new builds, things like that. I mean, you can always just find something to do that's different than normal, than what you did before. So here we are. Let's see if Serrano comes up now. Where you at, girl? Come on. Come on, your mother's calling. Okay, she's mad at her mother. She does not want to talk to mom. I went all the way out of the Soul Cairn. should have checked on her while she was running. It's because there's a monster out here or something. There she is. She's running on. Or no, it's not her. She's close by because she just ice spiked that guy. There she was, hiding out here.
She wanted to get it as far away from us when we find out where she hid it. She's still to a point, or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Okay, come on. Come on, Serana. Come on. Got coax for a moment. Come on, Serana. Come on. She burned about 10 minutes of my time trying to get her up here. Come on, let's go get your mother so we can go and fight these what's it called? Keepers.
Mother? Mother? Serana? Is it wrong now? Yeah, believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk. Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father? How's it over here? I don't have time to explain. I must be finished.
You gotta let him talk this through, so.
No, you've got it all wrong. You're here to stop them, to make everything right. Wait. You've got a stranger here? Have you lost your mind? You, come forward. I would speak with you.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think of traveling with Serana under the guise of a protector in an effort to hunt me down. Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are known. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Carcon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her elder scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Overhaul, the scroll I presume you found in
I'm gonna hurry her up.
declares that the people, like myself, tradition dictates the people who call such conferences the daughters of Overhaul. Now you begin to see why I wanted to enter the scroll. The Carcon obtained all it in his eyes should be done for good, and how exactly do you practice? If you believe that, then you're a good man. You care nothing. Whether or not
Come on, hurry up.
you're here because we're abominations.
She's so talkative.
Serana. Our minds must
And then even if you hurry up, you gotta wait for her to go through her dialogue with
I
Serana.
should entrust you to me.
This stranger has done more for me in the time I've known you than you've done in centuries.
I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call
Very first time I
father.
played it, I was into it, and then Serana's feelings. It's like, okay, yeah, Serana.
Why can't you understand how that
Now I'm like, okay, hurry up, quit yammering.
If you only open your eyes, the moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if finding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Not that you were obsessed with your own plans. Your motivations might be different, but in the end, you still just want to fight. I want us to be a family. But I don't know if we're going to have that. Maybe we don't deserve that. Maybe it's a promise. You better have to stop me. But before he goes too far, and to do that, you need the others way.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. If you want the elder scroll, it's yours. intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. For Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've been safely secured here ever since I was in prison. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. We need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more, the ideal masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as damaged. As we've been traveling, let's just say you should find no difficulty using the boulder any longer. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Come on, Swallow, let's go kill some freaking what's it called. You know what? I'm not gonna pull up because they fought me before. I'm gonna just pull I'm gonna use the Wrathman instead. Because that undying ghost, they did turn on me in the castle, so I'm gonna use the Wrathman. Once you've been down here a while, it's not that dark. It seems like you get these periods when it's really dark and some periods when it's kind of light. Like I can see everything. It's not as bad as some people declare. Oh gosh, it's horrible down there. It's just got a gothic vibe to it. Which I don't mind. It's keepers. We gotta kill this keeper. Now, if you're at a certain level, I think it's 45th level. They have dragon bone weapons. If you're 45th level or higher, so you can get dragon bone weapons on them. Even if you haven't slayed a dragon before, there'll be dragon bone weapons here. But you got, I think it's level 41 or 41, 45 or higher when you come through here. Most people by then have already started slaying dragons, but if you're running a build that doesn't rely on fighting dragons, you know, it's basically doing a dragon bone wearing warrior who has never fought a dragon.
Where'd you come from?
And actually the Wrathmen are cheaper than the Undying guys. Yeah, see, you don't get the weapon with this. He'll have a weapon, but unless you're 45 or below, you won't see it. Yeah, but if you make a character and you just want to wear like dragon bone armor with the anniversary edition, you can get the one set, and then you can also get the studded set without ever fighting dragons. So if you want a character that just exists in Skyrim, you never start any quest lines, you just kind of like wander the lands and, you know, fight for money. You can do that. There's nothing that says you can't. You can have a whole playthrough of never doing anything, not being in the Thieves Guild, not being a Dark Brotherhood assassin. Well, you do have to destroy Dark Brotherhood to do that, but as long as you never go to Rift, and you'll never get that, or just run around with a miscellaneous quest to talk to Aventus Aretino. But you would never have to do anything. And those sometimes, as I found out with my main character right now, sometimes those will even drop off, that you won't have those anymore, and it'll forget that you're actually in the game. It took me so long to get everything done that it basically the other point the other day, there was stuff I couldn't do because I don't think it was recognizing me as being the Dragonborn or even being in the game. I couldn't open the plantation for some reason. It was just weird. And it was only that character, so I think it's just he did so long of not doing certain quests and stuff like that that just forgot that I was in the game. I could still play. The game still plays. Most things still work except for that plantation one. The quest won't start there. I thought it was the game, but it was not the game. I did it with other characters and the plantation started, so that tells me it's not the game. It's freaking, it's my character. There's a kind of glitch where you can't start the plantation now. Get right now. Keep it as a backup. There's a nice man on it. Beating down the keepers is not supremely hard. As you can see, I'm doing pretty much conjurations. And the other one is over here. Hope you guys enjoy it. This is a good Saturday playthrough if you're watching in the middle of the night. I do want to let you guys know that starting on October 1st, I'm going to be playing a hellish version of Skyrim, and it's going to be my annual thing. I added the mod, but the mod was so intensively hard that I was just like, okay, yeah, this freaking sucks. But I'm going to play it. And starting from August 1st through the 31st of October, I'm going to have this just a horrifying version of Skyrim running, which I will need to be, probably have a resto loop character that I haven't built yet, because it just is a horrifying version of Skyrim. All the animals, even wolves, can knock you down. So a pack of wolves could actually knock you down. They got like a knockback thing where you don't get stunned and knocked down to the ground. Could basically rip you apart. Even at a higher level, you can get knocked down. If they start doing damage, they'll just keep eating at you. The next thing you know, you're kind of done. There's an archer who's hitting me with freaking what's it called, arrows. That's not the one. One was hitting me with fire arrows or something. Okay, come on, let's go. I think Serrano took one out. This is the only one that we gotta pop to the top like that. So let's pop up top. Okay. There's a one up here and he's got a bow too. The archer keeper that's up here on the top. And he'll attack you with the bow as well. Kick his butt, guys. Kick his butt. Once you get that one, jump back in this thing. Yeah, teleport you down, mom. Now let's go back and talk to Serana's mother and fight Guinevere. And even with the glitchiness, I will recommend though, if you do what I did, one thing you could add to that is as soon as you finish getting things, the Lock of the St. Jude, get all the books and everything that you want to get off of the Soul Care, go to the exit, go out to just unglitch Serana if she's missing, and then just come right back in. Or just do it anyway, even if she was, just make sure she gets a clear, hey, I have the Soul Care. Just to keep her from being less glitchy, I think was the thing. I think the time she's attacked me before, I think I kept her from her mother too long and never left the Soul Care. And so, get what you want to do out of the way, or you can just leave it until later after you get her completely gone, and then you can get the stuff then. So, the stuff doesn't disappear. St. Jude stays here. You can just run here and rescue Serana's mother and finish that part of the quest line first.
To destroy all 3 keepers. Very impressive. Yes. Please follow me. We've watched for Daedra. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
Come on, Valerica. Come on. She won't open it, I'll open it. There are some glitchy things that can happen now. She's through too. She's through, Serana's through, we're all through. The reason I'm using Wrathman is because I know that they were designed for the game a long time ago. So sometimes you can use mod creatures, but I think it's better if you just use the creatures that you have or that are already in the game. Especially if you have a glitchy problems, just stop using mod creatures if you need to. Cold shot of me. I'm in magic? Oh my gosh, I'm out of magic power. I hope what I got is put it in there. I do have some Wrathmen out there still. Got at least one. They knows out of magic. What the heck? What else I got here? Yeah, we'll try to do that since I'm out of picking magic. Lacking power. I am resourceful. I'm glad I brought that bow along with me. Because I definitely do not have any, I didn't have any potions. Man, what the heck? I didn't have any magic potions. I got healing, but I don't have any magic potions. I ran out.
Resilient as its owner's soul. It's possible that your killing blow has nearly displaced Daedra's physical form, while he constitutes himself. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be all right.
Come on, the must explore.
Let's get the scroll and get out of here. Does she have any magic? Got some potions over here. Let's take those.
What do you want?
I'm here to rob you because you got more stuff than I got. More short potions. And I want the Elder Scroll. Give me that scroll. Got the blood scroll. This is the important part.
I have no choice. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Archon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. For what I've listened, remember the Archon and promise me you'll keep my promise.
So I said we may never return. Basically, I'll never return. I mean, I'll come back to the Soul Cairn, but I'm not coming back to speak to her. There's no reason to speak to her after you finish Dawnguard, other than tell her come on with us, but I'm not going to tell her that. So let's go ahead and get out of here because I'm out of potions. Looking like a loser up here in the Soul Cairn. We'll talk to Devir and then we'll get back and then we'll close the game there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you've never done this part of Dawnguard, I'd be surprised, but
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quadar. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. My crop, therefore honor
okay.
I merely wish to, for before this, if I venture
Okay, so I finished that, even though I wasn't planning to bring him anywhere. But at least I get it. So, okay, leave him alone and get out of here. When you get out of here, like I said, it's kind of a straight shot. You just come down here through this area right here, and it goes straight. It pretty much leads you right to it. And you see you got the little exit marker up there on your map marker anyway. So, but this leads you right back to the kind of the gap in the wall. But that is it. That's how to find the stuff in the soul clearing, the stuff that's worth it. You know, like I said, I didn't fight the Reaper, but if you ever watch my legendary game, I do fight the Reaper in that one. I haven't done it yet with the new current character I'm on, but I am going to do it. We'll see. If I don't finish my other character before the 1st of October, I'm going to need to run look at one of my characters that's kind of modified. He's going to be a horrifying looking creature that I will do for the whole month of October, in celebration of Halloween coming up. Some people don't celebrate Halloween. I grew up with it. My mom used to dress me as a werewolf, and I would hang out on the front porch like I was a mannequin until people got too close, and I'd jump up and they'd be running scared, and it was hilarious. So my family's always done Halloween, so. But there you have it. We're here. Soul Cairn is open, never to close, not in my watch. And we are ready to go back and figure out what's going on with the rest of Dawnguard, so I can get it closed out and keep the Soul Cairn open for my personal use. So hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you guys again next time. Have a good day out there. Bye.